2 million public sector workers all over Britain are taking part in a strike over pensions. Unions say it's likely to be the biggest walkout in decades. Thousands of schools and offices are closed, while hospitals are badly affected and being forced to focus on only emergency care. Let's now get some more details from RT's Laura Smith, standing by for us live in London. Laura, these strikes are having a huge impact. Give us the details. What exactly are the people protesting against?
Well, they are having a huge impact, and as you said, we're calling these the biggest strikes for around about 30 years. 2 million public sector workers are estimated to have walked out today. They include teachers, so a lot of schools are closed, doctors and nurses, anaesthetists and radiographers has gone on strike for the first time ever, rubbish collectors, so key workers like that, also diplomats and even civil servants. So there's some trouble at the border today. Passport control officers have even walked out. So there was talk of training up members of the army to fill those positions while these workers are on strike. Now, as far as why they're striking, I think the best person to talk to is my guest this hour, who is Alex Kenny from the National Union of Teachers. The strikes are concerned with pensions. Alex Kenny, what's wrong with the pension plan that the government's proposing?
The government is proposing to make people pay 50% more towards their pension, work longer, as long as 68 in a lot of cases, and then get a smaller pension when they do retire, having worked longer than they currently would have to at the moment. And they've brought forward no evidence. They can't justify, by looking at our pension schemes, that any of these changes are necessary, because our pension schemes are affordable and sustainable.
Is it not just the case that the government literally won't be able to afford what are very generous pensions for public sector workers going forward?
The average public sector pension of someone working in local government is £5,000. A female local government worker gets a pension of £2,500. So they're not gold-plated, they're not overly generous. But our pensions are affordable. In the teacher pension scheme, there is a surplus of £46 billion more has been paid into it than being paid out of it. So that tells us that our scheme is funding itself.
And what about the availability of money? I mean, we see the government constantly saying there just isn't any money left, and yet they are bailing out the Eurozone, in which we have essentially no interest and certainly no membership.
Well, certainly people are saying we didn't pay for the crisis. We didn't pay for the banking crisis, and they bailed out the banks. And now working people are being made to pay for that, and they won't accept it. Today we have an unprecedented 33 unions taking action, many of whom have never taken strike action before, and we will see today just how strongly people feel about it.
And a lot of people are being inconvenienced today, aren't they? Schools are closed, so children can't leave their parents so they can go to work. What effect do you hope to have? What do you hope the government's reaction to this will be?
We apologise to the inconvenience to parents that we're causing today, but we've tried everything else. But we should stress that a lot of the people on strike today are low-paid working mums. 80% of public sector workers are female, and a lot of those people are mums. So there isn't a separation between working mums that were inconvenienced and working mums that are on strike today.
OK, Alex Kenny, thank you very much. We have to leave it there. Of course, people have said to me in the lead up to this strike that if the government doesn't react to this, there will be more strikes forthcoming, more industrial action for more prolonged periods of time. We'll be here all day. You can follow us on Twitter as well at RT London Bureau. We'll be bringing you all the latest.
Indeed, Laura, as you were talking to your guest just now, we were showing some live pictures, some helicopter cam shots, aerial views of central London. Certainly the beginning of the protests now. Here are the pictures again. But as we've been reporting, expected numbers of up to 2 million public sector workers are expected to show up today in the protests in central London. Laura, we will catch up with you later in the day. Many thanks indeed.